solve Jackie's problem. At the firm she's consulting with, there's this new boss who's trying to take over power and make a more fair balance of power.
Sorry, I'm a little busy right now.
Alright, I just think that you might be a little tense, and it could help you to get your creative juices flowing, help out with our problems. It could shine some light on some of your problems. It's good to be part of the team.
Okay, Jack, then give me more details.
Well, the old boss, Michael, is completely incompetent and fussy. He doesn't listen to anyone, and everyone is too scared to even ask him any questions. So his deputy has been basically the boss for the last few years, and now she wants a raise, but he won't give it to her. Even though she's the one who helps the first years, listens to arguments, and inspires everyone to do their best work.
Then I don't see what the problem is. She clearly deserves it more than him. You need to convince the old boss to make her a partner.
Dave is so good at giving advice. Marisol tries to be helpful, but she just doesn't listen to me. She only talks about herself. I never know what she wants me to do, and if I do it wrong, she gets kind of mean.
Hold up. Just because this new boss is being kind of helpful for right now doesn't mean she can just become a partner. She's only been there for 6 months, and she hasn't been through any trials or anything. The old boss has been there for years, and I'm sure he knows what works and how to run his own company.
Marisol is always so defensive. She's so scared that she isn't inspiring her employees and someone's going to replace her, that she never gives anyone enough responsibility to take a leadership role.
Yeah, I agree with Mare. Just because she's doing well for a few months doesn't mean that she'll be a good boss and be able to handle any real issues if they come up. Ugh, Dave is so annoying. He is such a macho man. He sits by himself and just works all day. But this is a consulting firm. Relationships matter. Marisol, Debbie, and I get tea every morning and we discuss our days and do yoga, and it really helps clear my head. I like knowing that my boss cares about me. It just makes it so much easier to form relationships. Dave doesn't take the time to get to know people.
She clearly already has proven herself, just like me. Business isn't about feelings, it's about getting results.
Wow, thanks, Dave. That's such a good idea. If you keep coming up with good ideas like this, I'll be asking you for advice all the time.
You know what? Group time is over. Get back to work, everyone. I'll be in my office. Nobody listens to me. I'm so easy and relaxed, and I never get mad, and people just think they can just walk all over me. Yeah, so those are my thoughts for the project. We can all just go back to our desks, think about it a little bit more, think of like a real plan of action. Have a good day, guys.
Actually, I was thinking Lori can talk to the firm and then figure out a budget based on the description of the project they want. Then Jacqueline can allocate funds for each section of the project and figure out the necessary supplies. And Tina can work with the manager from the firm to decide who is doing what for the project. And once it's all done, me and you can present it to the chief executive. What does everyone think?
I could do that. Great idea, Dave.
Sure.
Yeah, okay, that was very well thought out. Good job, Dave.
Someone has to get the ball moving here.
Marisol, did you see that? Dave is trying to undermine your power. He's trying to make you look weak. We have to show him who the boss is.
Oh, Tina, no. He's just trying to do what's best for the business. There's no need to do anything.
No. I heard from Debbie, who heard from Jackie, whoever heard Dave talking on the phone, that he thinks this firm is totally inefficient and he is fed up with the leadership and cranky women and that he could do better.
Really? Well, thank you for bringing this to my attention, Tina. I will come back to you later with a plan of action.
Marisol doesn't see what Dave is doing. I'm trying to help her, but she's ignoring the situation altogether. I just really hope this doesn't get out of hand. I hate all this fighting.
Tina's just annoyed because she knows Dave is the best leader at this firm. He has the best ideas and knows how to get the job done. She hates us because she ain't us.
Tina's right. I need to shut Dave down before he replaces me and tries to be the new boss. I don't know, though. Maybe I'll bring in a consultant and she'll do my dirty work. Hey guys, if you could stop what you're doing, I would like to introduce Lori. She's just coming in here to
get to know you guys and
yes.
help out with the firm. So, yes, I'm Lori. Nice to meet you guys.
Take a look at the dynamics.
Yeah.
I'm on tonight, you know my hips don't lie, and I'm starting to feel you, boy. Come on, let's go, real slow. Don't you see, baby, I see it's perfect. Babe, I know I'm on tonight. My hips don't lie, and I'm starting to feel it's right. All the attraction, the tension. Don't you see, baby, this is perfection.
Hey Lori, how's it going?
Marisol, you know what? It's going great. I just finished talking to everybody in the firm, and I got a really great feel for what each of them want for this company.
Good.
Yes, I'm just working on a plan that includes each aspect of what they're trying to emphasize.
Thanks so much for helping out. I think you can tell we have a few differences about how we like to get things done here.
Well, what do you mean?
Well, I mean, between Dave and me, I thought it was obvious. He's just so self-conscious about exerting his manly power that he feels like he has to interject and challenge me at every turn.
Interesting.
Yeah, well, anyway, have a good night. See you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow.
So, Marisol,
Hi.
here you've been telling that consulting girl some things about me.
I don't know what you're talking about. I mean, I talk about everyone. It's a company.
I mean, I don't know. Personally, I think Jacqueline and I have some really good ideas for how this business should be run, and that you should start listening to us a little more.
Oh, you and Jacqueline have ideas? Well, Debbie, Tina, and I are the ones who actually know how to run this business. I mean, what? You have ideas about a company that you don't even know their names? You don't know the consultant's name? It's Lori. Do you even know the receptionist's name? Relationships matter. If you don't know who you're running, how do you think you can run a business? You think it's all about the paperwork? It's not. Like, I see you coming in here and trying to, like, take over and take my business that I've worked very hard for, and it's not gonna happen.
So after everything that I've observed, I have a few suggestions that might make this firm run better, but I will need everyone on board to see results.
Yeah. Alright, what do you suggest?
I suggest solution-focused therapy. Rather than focusing on what is going wrong here, I propose everyone starts to focus on finding solutions and what is best for the company, rather than the individual. Working as a team for the team will result better outcome for this firm.
Okay, that all sounds fine, I guess. I have a lot of work to do, and I find that I get the most done on my desk rather than these powwow sessions.
As soon as we're done, you can all go back to your desk, but I think you're all familiar with PERMA model and positive psychology, correct?
Yes, positive emotion, engagement, relationships, meaning, and achievement are what make up a model for authentic and sustained happiness and well-being.
Yes, thank you, Tina. In order to achieve these levels of this model, this team must find common ground that everyone can support. What do you think that common ground is?
It's doing what's best for the client and making sure they're successful.
Okay, so using solution-focused therapy and putting differences aside, Jacqueline, given the advice from Marisol and Dave, what do you think is the best solution for your problem?
I think they both made great points, but maybe we should start the deputy in a leadership position on a trial basis, thus dividing the work between the two, and see how that goes and adjust as needed.
Marisol and Dave, what do you guys think?
That seems like a great idea, and maybe we could try that here. You could have some more responsibility if you think you deserve it.
Sounds reasonable.
I like it too.
Great work, everyone.